After graduating from Emory University, Christopher McCandless felt unhappy with his life and decided to reinvent himself as Alexander Supertramp. Although all his education and readings prepared him for this new journey, he felt that the comfortable life he was living and the material world was not going to give him what he was craving for: spiritual happiness. I am sure that people think he was a fool, losing his life pursuing an adventure, but he was an inspiration. He had many issues unresolved with his childhood, especially with his parents and their lifestyle, and wanted to take distance from all those experiences to find his own identity. I love the quote where he shows us how brave he was to get out of his comfort zone. So many people live within unhappy circumstances and yet will not take the initiative to change their situation because they are conditioned to life of security, conformity, and conservatism, all of which may appear to give peace of mind, but in reality, nothing is more dangerous to the adventurous spirit within a man than a secure future. When I read this book, it reminded me somehow of Siddhartha from Hermann Hesse, which is based on the life of Buddha. He also felt uncomfortable with the life he had at home and started a journey where he met different people and learned from them. At the end, Siddhartha understood that he had to leave every material thing behind him, and in the woods, almost dying and lying down next to the river, he found enlightenment. Enlightenment is like an awakening where he found the meaning of life, peace of mind, and true happiness. I believe that Christopher McCandless also found enlightenment in the woods. After living an ascetic life, little by little, everything started gaining meaning to him. He also reconciled with his childhood and parents by leaving them a note letting them know he had a happy life. He left us this quote: "When you forgive, you love. And when you love, God's light shines upon you. And that happiness is only real when shared." Luckily for all of us, he left his diary, and John Krakauer wrote a book about him. So his life can teach us that a material life and a career is not enough to give us deep happiness. We should be more connected to nature and others. Even though I felt sad to see somebody that young with all his potential dying, his journey was not in vain. If we could learn something about his story. Even though his life was short, he is an inspiration for people who want to pursue their own dreams.